question natin is, what is the importance of effective communication in the workplace? So, for group 1, this is Miss China, para masahin ang kanilang sagot.
Communication is not a way of understanding everyone, especially in the workplace. Leads to strong and build strong relationships, teamwork, increased productivity, and preventing misunderstanding.
Again, ang answer nila ay, communication is the key to a better way of understanding for each of everyone, especially in the workplace, leads to build strong relationship, teamwork, increase productivity, and prevent misunderstanding. So, clap your hands. Para sa pagbigay ng points, namayaan ulit tayo para kasa ng palakpak sa schedule. So, group 2.
Effective communication is the key to a successful environment. To communicate effectively helps mitigate the mistakes and misunderstanding in the long run.
For group 2, effective communication is the key to a successful environment. To communicate effectively, it helps to mitigate the mistake and misunderstanding. In the long run, handle conflicts. So, group 3.
The importance of effective communication in the workplace is to understand the main point of discussion by simply listening attentively to the speaker to avoid conflicts and misunderstanding in the workplace.
Ang sagot nila, the importance of effective communication in the workplace is to understand the main point of discussion by simply listening attentively to the speaker to avoid conflicts and misunderstanding in the workplace. Group 4.
Clear and concise communication and active listening skills are important to help prevent conflicts and misunderstanding to the workplace.
Ayun ba, may numbering pa yan.
True.
So, clear and concise communication and active listening skills are important to help prevent conflicts and misunderstanding to the workplace. So, yung sagot nila. So, yung sa best group naman, ano ma'am, kayo? Okay na po ma'am. Pipili na ng best group. So, for conclusion, ayan, pag-isa tayo. So, conclusion. Communication is more than just talk. It's the blend between words, tone, body language, and the space in between. So, just what I said earlier, pag nagsasalita po, hindi lang po ito conveying words or basta ka na nagsalita. Dapat ano po? Full package dapat. Pero, tone, body language, and the space in between. So, para nagkakaroon ng connection dun sa mga audiences natin. So, yun lang po. Recap sa mga diniscuss natin simula kanina. So, what did you learn from today's discussion? Recapitulation. Ano yung mga natutunan nyo sa discussion natin kanina? Module 2. Oh, sir, ano lang sagot? Tayo po. About communication. So, what is communication daw? Okay, thank you po. So, sabi ni sir, communication daw. So, sinabi niya communication is not just only in verbal communication, pwede rin daw sa non-verbal communication. So, other answer. Ano yung mga natutunan niyo? Sir, ikaw napaka-active kanina sa group niyo.
Both non-verbal and verbal communications are key components of communication. And with that, we have to use it wisely for us not to be misinterpreted or misunderstood.
Okay, thank you po. Ayun. Sa other answer, sa ibang ano, is Sheila, malaming patang-patang sa call. Is Sheila, hindi natutunan mo sa araw na ito, dahil sa moment ito. Tayo po eh. Ano po? So ayun, when we are communicating, dapat meron tayong confidence at saka attentiveness. So iba kung sasabihin yung pagkakaroon ng active listening skills. So tulad nga ng activity natin kanina, hindi nyo madudugtungan yung mga yung sinabi nung nauna, hindi ka nakikinig. So kung magdudugtong ka man, nang hindi ka nakikinig, baka kung ano ng words yung dudugtong mo. So active listening is a key dito sa module na to. So yun lang po. Thank you very much.